let's explore the powerful idea of muhasabah. We all ask this question, right? How can we build a better world? You look at the news, you see all the conflicts and the problems in our own communities. And honestly, the solutions can feel just huge, almost impossible to tackle. But what if the starting point isn't out there somewhere? What if it's right here, inside each and every one of us? Really think about it. What if building a better world actually starts with the hard work of building a better self? And that brings us to this incredible spiritual tool from the Islamic tradition. It's called Muhasabah. You can think of it as the soul's daily reckoning. Okay, so the full term is Muḥāsabat al-Nafs, and it comes from an Arabic root, hasbah, which literally means to count or to calculate. So in practice, it's this really disciplined form of self-accountability. It's about taking a moment every single day to pause, reflect, and, take account of your thoughts, your intentions, and your actions. And just to be clear, this isn't some new age idea. Oh no, this practice is deeply, deeply rooted in Islam's most sacred sources, the Qur'an and the Sunnah, the traditions of the Prophet. The Qur'an itself calls for exactly this kind of self-evaluation. This verse right here is a super clear directive. Let every soul carefully consider what it has sent forth for tomorrow. Think about that. It's a powerful call to be mindful, to be conscious of how everything we do today is literally shaping our spiritual tomorrow.
And that sense of urgency, wow. It was powerfully echoed by one of Islam's most respected early leaders, Omar bin al-Khattab. His statement is just, it hits you, right? Reckon with yourselves before you are reckoned with. That single sentence totally reframes self-accountability. It's not just a good habit, it's an essential preparation for the ultimate reckoning.
Okay, so we get the what and the why, but what about the how? How do we actually do this? Let's take a look at how Muhasabah developed into a practical path for spiritual purification. Well, this practice was actually refined over centuries by some absolutely brilliant spiritual scholars. You had early figures like Hassan al-Basri, who really emphasized self-reflection to make sure your actions on the outside matched what was truly in your heart. Then you have Harith al-Muḥāsabi. Get this, his name literally means the one who takes account. And he's the one who really structured it into a daily exercise. And later, the famous scholar al-Ghazali took it even further. And here's the most important part, really. Muhasabah isn't just about making a checklist of good deeds and bad deeds. No, it goes so much deeper. It's about examining and purifying our intentions, the why behind every single thing we do. So this whole process is about actively growing the best parts of ourselves, right? Nurturing things like mercy, gratitude, and love, while also consciously working on those more challenging traits we all have, like vanity or envy. It really just means taking a quiet moment to ask, hey, did my actions today come from a place of generosity? Or did I let a little bit of malice creep into my heart? And for anyone looking for a more structured way to do this, especially in our busy modern lives, there are actually tools out there. For example, the LiveALife app can give you a framework for this daily practice and even help connect you with scholars for that deeper guidance, which is a process known as tazkiyah. You can literally trace this ripple effect. It starts with personal tranquility, inner peace. Then, a calm, self-aware person helps create a stronger, more stable family. And those families, they become the foundation for harmonious communities. And from there, we start to build more just societies, which, as you can see, are the building blocks for a truly peaceful world. Which brings us to a really profound thought. What if most human conflicts, I'm talking everything from a small argument to a massive war, are just the outward symptoms of what's going on inside the human soul? So if that's true, then the solution isn't just out there, it's right here. It's about addressing those root causes within ourselves. Through a practice like Muhasabah, we start doing the real work of resolving conflict by tackling the envy, the vanity, the anger that fuel it in the first place. You see, the path to lasting peace doesn't start at a negotiating table. It starts right in the human heart. So we'll leave you with the one question that really gets to the core of this entire practice. After everything we've talked about, what account will you settle with yourself today?